Hello traders, P. Consington from iHub here today, and I want to talk to you about the stock chart for PPTF, ProGaming Platforms Incorporated, which is an OTC markets traded stock. So the first thing I want to point out here on this chart would be that we've got bullish divergence on both the RSI and the MACD. So you can see here as the stock was hitting lower lows on this area down here, and it maintained down there. We were actually seeing higher lows, which creates a bullish divergence with the RSI that is drew with those green lines. The same holds true with the MACD. So you can see that that was actually trending up while the price per share was trending down, which is an incredibly bullish sign. So the next thing I want to point out here would be the fact that we're seeing currently a really high spike even on the RSI. So we're gaining strength really rapidly here. Just see how strong that spike up is. The 5 crossed over the 14 period RSI, which is generally construed as a buy signal among penny stock traders. You'll notice also here that we had a very, very strong green candle today on high volume. So there was a lot of accumulation here by retail today. And again, that's verified by the CMF, which has just crossed over into positive territory here, and it's about to look like a good bullish signal once it crosses 0.2, currently at 0.17, so very, very close, turning pretty bullish here. The next thing I want to point out quickly is that the Accum Dist and OBV, unbalanced volume, are both in agreement, spiking up. That's a bullish sign of accumulation and it being a relevant amount of accumulation according to volume. So the next thing quickly to point out would be the par star here. That's these little blue dots. When the blue dots hit the price per share, they switch sides. So currently it's on top, which is it indicates generally it's a good time to short the stock. Generally, when they're above, that's the rule of thumb when it's above the price per share. But when it's below the price per share, that's a good time to be buying. And you can see we're just about to flip. We're right here. Par star is about to flip once we hit the 6 cent range here. So this could be a perfect time to get in my opinion, as the par star is about to flip, and that's a lagging trend strength indicator. So some other things I want to point out on this chart would include the Williams %R, and you can see that it's about to hit the overbought category, which is up here. All this, these were where it was overbought before, and you can see a lot of the stronger moves on the chart. The higher price per share corresponds with that being consistently in the overbought range. So if we can hit into this overbought range and maintain it, that's actually considered a very bullish indicator with the Williams %R indicator. And the other thing I want to point out is that the ADX was actually designed by the same guys, the par star, which were those little blue dots right here. And so they work together here in telling us that we're about to see a bullish trend, because as you can see, this blue line, which is the actual ADX line itself, is above 20, so it's a relevant trend. And the plus DI line, which is basically kind of tells you which direction the trend is going, is spiking up, and it's above the ADX line. So it's telling us that a bullish trend is kind of gaining some momentum here. As you can see, the trend strength was kind of declining, but it's rounded out and looks like it's going to curl up again. So this is looking like a relevant and bullish trend that's starting to form here, and it looks like kind of the bottom floor opportunity here to get in at this point. Another thing I wanted to quickly point out on this MACD is that on top of the bullish divergence we have, we're also about to see a bullish crossover right here, or just now seeing one. So it's looking good too. Basically, all the indicators in this chart in terms of short-term momentum are saying that PPTF is actually starting to gain some bullish foothold here, and we should see some momentum come in and push this up higher. In my opinion, I would look to to cross the 5.5 cent mark as a resistance. Let me just draw that line really quick. So about 5.5 cents. If we cross that area, we're going to be looking pretty good. Could see some blue skies. As you can see, that area has failed before. So if we can break through that, we should be pretty clear to see a lot higher gains than prior runs like this one here, which got stopped, and this one here also got stopped. So I'm watching this one tomorrow, and I'm not a professional investment advisor, so please just view this video for entertainment purposes only, and don't base your buy or sell decisions on anything I've said. Good luck.